Joan Didion, the revered author and essayist whose provocative social commentary and detached, methodical literary voice made her a uniquely clear-eyed critic of a uniquely turbulent time, has died. She was 87. Didion's publisher Penguin Random House announced the author's death on Thursday. She died from complications from Parkinson's disease, the company said. Didion was one of the country's most trenchant writers and astute observers. Her best-selling works of fiction, commentary, and memoir have received numerous honors and are considered modern classics, Penguin Random House said in a statement. Tiny and frail even as a young woman, with large, sad eyes, she was a novelist, journalist, playwright and essayist. She was known for her cool and ruthless dissection of culture and politics, from hippies to presidential campaigns to the kidnapping of Patty Hearst. Her essay collection The White Album have become standard reading, and Slouching Towards Bethlehem, and Play It As It Lays became essential collections of literary journalism. Joan spent most of her long-spanning career as a journalist, essayist and novelist living in California with her husband John Gregory Dunn, a fellow writer she married in 1964. One of her biggest successes was her 2005 book The Year of Magical Thinking, a classic work about grief that won the National Book Award and sold 200,000 copies in its first 2 months. The book was inspired by Didion's later years, which were struck by tragedy when she faced 2 great personal losses within the span of 2 years. In December 2003, her husband of 40 years John Gregory Dunn suffered a fatal heart attack at the dinner table, all while their daughter Quintana Roo Dunn was in a coma after suffering septic shock caused by pneumonia. Didion delayed her husband's funeral until her daughter was out of the hospital and could attend, but after leaving her father's funeral, Quintana fell at the airport, hit her head on the pavement and suffered a massive hematoma. After a year of recovery, her daughter died of acute pancreatitis in August 2005 at just 39 years old. Some theorize Quintana's death was a result of her acknowledged alcoholism, although this was never mentioned by family members. In July 2012, she was awarded with a National Medal of Arts and Humanity by President Barack Obama. Years later, her nephew Griffin Dunn released the 2017 Netflix documentary The Center Will Not Hold. In it, Didion reflected on her life and talked about the pervasive sense of sadness that surrounded her father growing up and going to the movies 3 or 4 times a week in the afternoons as a child, an experience that was behind her famous essay, John Wayne, A Love Song. Didion, who was born and raised in Sacramento, also had roots in Los Angeles. She resided in New York City until her death. Following the news of her passing, tributes started pouring in on social media, including from acclaimed author Roxane Gay, who tweeted, "R.I.P. Joan Didion." Another staggering loss. Wonder Woman actress Linda Carter paid her respects as well, tweeting, "America has lost one of its greatest storytellers today. We will miss you, Joan Didion. Deepest gratitude to Joan Didion for how she helped me during a brutal, dark time." And that's not even her best book. If you've yet to discover her, today's a good day to do so, comedian Rob Delaney tweeted.